The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD. I had the pleasure of playing this game when it was new at its original release on the GameCube. I was in college when I ended up playing it. So, yes, that was at the time when my friends and peers were on their Xboxes and PlayStation whatevers, 2s, 3s, 1.5s, and they were playing the quote-unquote mature games, multiplayer and things like that, and I was still a Nintendo fanboy, and so I would get these single-player adventure games like this or Metroid Prime, and I had my Nintendo set up in my room, even in college, in my dorm room, and I would play these games. I played this game to completion despite being in college and having a job and, you know, the friends and the parties and the obligations and the work and the school. I played this game fully to completion because it's an awesome Zelda game. Let's take a closer look at the cover. So we have our man, Link, and obviously the cel-shaded cartoon Link style. I loved the style when it first came out on GameCube in college, despite a lot of people wishing he was not so cartoony. I've always loved it. I actually really hope someday they'll make a direct sequel to The Wind Waker. I know that's highly unlikely, but I would love to revisit the same exact world and follow up with the adventures from this game, the same art style. Then you have our friend Medley of the Rito tribe, and Quill of the Rito tribe, the mailman, and I won't say any spoilers just in case you haven't enjoyed the game, so that's our friend Tetra, the pirate, and these are her comrades on her ship. There's our little sister Errol with her awesome telescope. Our little guy Makar, probably my favorite character in the game. He is the man. And then the King of Red Lions. And actually there he is again. So the King of Red Lions is here twice on the cover. We've got a location back here, the Forbidden Fortress. That's the bird at the beginning of the game that snatches up someone that starts the adventure. Can't remember its name. There's Ganondorf lurking in the shadows in the background. And there's Valu from Dragon's Roost. And good old Cephos and Cyclos. I guess these are all considered, I think the game calls them spirits, guardians, and something. And you can see see how reflective the gold is. I mean, it's always cool to have gold something with a Zelda game, right? Here's hoping the Switch game card for Breath of the Wild is gold. I didn't get this game, the HD, for Wii U at launch, at release. To be honest, I wasn't very excited for a re-release of a game I had already completed and loved to death. I already thought the game looked great originally, and it still does. And watching videos online and things, I thought, yeah, I'd eventually get it, but I wasn't, enamored and needed to get it right away. So I ended up getting it on Glide, glide.com, Glyde. It was my first experience buying a game from Glide, and I had a pretty good experience buying from them. I think I've bought one other game from them since then. That was nice, but of course, now that I've played this, the HD Wind Waker, this is a genius remaster of the game. It is phenomenal. Graphically, the audio, the subtle and not so subtle upgrades to gameplay. It is a fantastic remaster and worth every dime, and just very well done. It brought, I guess I wasn't excited originally because I thought, how could it wow me again? How could it bring back the feelings of your initial exposure to the world of the Wind Waker and the characters and the music and environments? But the remaster was done so well, I felt like I was being reintroduced, and it was magnificent. You got some great discard here. There's our man on the King of Red Lions, and Windfall Island. The Forest Haven. Some little place. The Tower of the Gods. And the Forsaken Fortress. In some little place. You can see here we've got the globe with the latitude and longitude lines again. And there's even some art on the globe. There's actually a lot of detail on this disc art. And this is a great piece of disc art. Then we have some paper we can check out. If you like The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, you'll like lots of Nintendo games. And they are right. Great games. I hope to have videos on. Command an army of adorable Pikmin. Got some pretty cool screenshots there. And let's see. Okay, let's start here. ways to play, but really the best way to play is old school with a pro controller. I love this game too. I had a lot of fun. We'll talk about this one later. Good screen grabs to show you the crazy action. And then down here, our friendies. I guess we got some friends down here too, doing what they do. Then, let's start. New Super Luigi U. Got some good screen grabs of that. Quite possibly the best DLC in the history of everything ever. Luigi takes center stage on his own full-scale platforming adventure. And our guys. Good guys. Bunch of stuff we don't care about. And then some. Nindies. I never did this Club Nintendo stuff. I wonder if I missed anything good. Hey, there's Tetra hiding. And then, of course, the kind of useless manual. This is the Zelda game where my daughters fell in love with the Legend of Zelda series. I remember very fondly, it was early spring when we were playing this, and it was cool, still cold out, but sunny, and we would set up in the living room, and we have big windows, and we'd get all the blankets out on my days off work, and pile up in the blankets, and play this for hours, and kind of marathoned it, and I would have the girls use the gamepad, as it says here, to do inventory and help me with the map, and with the conducting with the Wind Waker. And I would use the Pro Controller, and we just had so much fun, man. They started naming some of the characters, like the fish guy that would pop out when you threw food in the water, and he made that funny sound when he popped out. They started calling him that sound, and they got excited when he came. And they don't show him on the cover here, unfortunately, but the shop owner, Beetle, they called him Beetle Bum, and because that's how they remembered it, and they would sing his name to the song that played while you were sailing, Beetle Bum, and it was just such a good time, and it led to that Halloween. My youngest daughter wanted to be Princess Zelda from the Wind Waker for Halloween, and so she did that.